I learned that no matter what's happened in your past or how many times you tried and failed, none of that matters, because this moment is a fresh new opportunity. I demand more from myself than anyone else could ever expect. Make a decision right now you're not willing to settle for anything less than you can be. What changes your life is making decisions and using your personal power and taking action. Anything you focus on a consistent basis, you will improve, you will get better. And if you want anything in life, you got to make it a study. If you want to be successful, you got to study it, not leave it to chance. You can't just hope that things will turn out okay. Until you get dissatisfied, you won't do anything to really make your life at another level.
Take responsibility.
The acceptance of responsibility for your life is the starting point of true maturity, success, and high achievement.
Especially in those moments where it's easy to blame things on someone else.
Step number one, you've got to know your outcome. Clarity is power, and everyone I know who succeeded had to start with getting clear on exactly what they wanted. When you get focused on what you really want out of a situation, you empower your brain to use its resources to produce results right now. Step two to tapping your power is you've got to use it. That is, you've got to get yourself to take action and move towards the achievement of your goals. Power comes from concentrating your focus and taking daily action to improve something. By making simple, small changes daily, making little bits of progress, you can absolutely transform the quality of your life. It's the culmination of all those little successes.
Evolve constantly and consciously. Always seek the next level and paradigm. You can't out-evolve your lifespan. Constantly improve yourself.
Remember, no more effort is required to aim high in life, to demand abundance and prosperity, than is required to accept misery and poverty.
It's better to shoot for the stars and land in the mud than to shoot for the mud and make it.
Your beliefs are literally the floodgate that opens up your power and possibility. Limiting beliefs shut you down and immediately chain you to limitation.
We are captives of our own identities, living in prisons of our own creation.
Resolve to throw off the influences of any unfortunate environment and to build your own life to order.
And once a habit, good or bad, is formed, we become comfortable with it. And then we strive to remain consistent with what we're familiar with, even if our habits are leading to failure. We resist change of any kind, even beneficial change.
So if you want to change your behavior, you must focus on how not doing something is going to be more painful than just going for it. I call it the silent killer. You don't even notice all the freedom you've given up just because of procrastination. There's power in momentum.
accept and embrace transition anxiety or transition vulnerability. And when you're going through that transition point where you're starting something new, okay, it's going to get at your self-image. It's going to get at this part of you that's the most tender, where you'll feel the most anxiety and vulnerability. Transition anxiety or transition vulnerability occurs whenever you're taking on something new and you need to become a beginner. If you can accept that and you say, I'm going to be able to see things through new eyes, back to that innocent beginner's perspective, I think you'll do much better.
Creativity is your natural birthright. It doesn't die with lack of use, it simply goes into hibernation. You can wake it up and activate it in your life whenever you decide to. What is the most valuable use of your time right now?
The inner game takes place in the mind of the player. It is played to overcome all habits of mind which inhibit excellence in performance.
What do you mean your life has nothing to do with you? Your life is a reflection of you. Your life is a perfect reflection of you. Perfect.
It takes a lot of maturity to reach a point of psychological integration in your life.
Your level of self-esteem is the foundation quality of all success and all peak performance.
The higher your sense of self-worth, the more things that you identify you are capable of doing, and the more you notice success and how to get there.
Happiness is high self-esteem. That's the equation.
The psychology of success simply equals mental fitness, which is a feeling of self-confidence, happiness, enthusiasm, and a positive mental attitude. Your level of self-esteem is determined by how much you believe yourself to be valuable, competent, worthwhile, respected, and important. Your self-esteem is largely determined by how much you believe in yourself. If you believe you can do a thing, or if you believe you cannot, you are right.
Build a powerful, capable self-image that you love. Get a clear picture of that person in your mind. Reflect on it on a regular basis. Ask yourself the question, am I the type of person that I'd like to be? And if the answer is no, figure out what that is and clarify it over time.
Create clear mental pictures of your desired results over and over.
Move your frame of reference inside. You will be a lot more effective. You'll have a lot more charisma. Stop seeking approval.
You see, the more you genuinely like and respect yourself as a valuable and worthwhile person, the less you fear rejection, because you become less and less concerned with whether or not other people like or dislike what you do.
Build a high-status self-image and see yourself as a high-status person. Leaders naturally attract women. Lead.
What kind of self-talk do we have? If you think about what is missing in your life, don't be surprised if you keep attracting what's missing into your life.
It is possible to change your feelings, your attitudes, your opinions, your ideas, and beliefs about yourself by feeding your mind with a steady stream of positive, constructive messages that are consistent with the outcomes you desire rather than the outcomes you fear.
I think from the end, I see myself as already connected to that which I want to attract into my life. And if it doesn't work out for some reason, I just simply say to myself, this is the way it is supposed to be, and I'm at peace with it. It means suspending your ego, the part of you that believes that you are separate from this source, because that's where all of our problems originated. Surround yourself internally with the conditions which you want to produce. What is it you want to produce in your life? What do you intend to create for yourself? It's not your ego that's going to do it. It's your free will to reconnect to this, which is the source of everything. You're going to be in rapport with, in harmony with this. When you learn to surrender and to let go and to realize that intention isn't necessarily something that I do, but something that I connect to. And the more you're in harmony with this field of intention, the more you are able to do all that this field of intention is able to do. Everything in the universe has energy. Everything. Look at the energy of your life, the places that you accumulate, the friends that you have, the people that find fault with what you're doing, the thoughts that we have, the music that we listen to has energy in it, the photographs hanging in our home, the prayers that we have, and the television shows that we watch. Change the energy of your life and reconnect to the energy of spirit. Spiritual energy is healing energy. Spiritual energy, as you'll see, is the energy of abundance.
I guess it comes down to a simple choice, really. Get busy living, or get busy dying.
You're going to attract into your life people and circumstances in harmony with your dominant thought.
Because what you think about is what expands. As you think, so shall you be. If you're thinking about what you don't like, then what you don't like is what will expand.
You are responsible for generating your own experience of reality.
Your beliefs cause you to see the world in a specific way, cause you to see people and situations, and especially yourself in a certain way. Your beliefs determine your...
Do those beliefs affect the quality of your life and the success that you have or don't have? Do they affect what you're willing to try or not try in your life? And do they govern how much of your ability or skill you really use, how much of your personal power you tap into? You better believe they do.
If you change your beliefs,
We're running around trying to control all the events of our lives. You have to know the one thing you can control is not events. What you control is what things mean. Because no matter what happens in your life, the meaning of what has happened is yours. Very often in life, we don't even consciously think things through. Our nervous system just makes quick decisions. We tend to settle like animals for the lowest meaning that we can find. We have faith that there's a higher meaning.
It's truly a scientific fact that when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.
feed your mind with positive information which is consistent with where you want to go and what you want to be. You become a positive, optimistic, cheerful person with the kind of attitude that is essential to success.
Happiness is high self-esteem. That's the equation. The two ends of the spectrum for positive emotional energy that we want to transform anger and anxiety into are well-being and confidence. The middle point is happiness. Once again, well-being is a nurturing energy. It feels like being mothered or having one's needs met. Confidence is an energy of action. It feels like being fathered or being quite capable of tolerating risk, loss, or change. When you assert yourself, you are getting your own needs met independent of other people in a way that doesn't hurt other people and in a way that is patient and maybe disciplined, mature, and is all about delayed gratification rather than a quick fix. Because the only way out of depression, sadness, anger, hurt, lack of nurturing in your life is to be able to make a constructive decision with your anger. The win-win, abundant way of thinking called assertiveness.
Emotions are the most addictive chemicals. What if an emotion like anger was as addictive as crack cocaine? Learn to control your emotions. Maintain your composure. When everyone else is freaking out, you're becoming calmer and more focused and more centered. That's when you'll start making much progress. Never whine, bitch, or complain, ever.
Because I know that a negative attitude toward others can never bring me success.
While you're in the past or the future, you are essentially on autopilot. When you're in the present, you're in control. Can you make decisions in the past? No, it's gone. Can you make decisions in the future that's not here yet? No, you can only make decisions in the present moment. The present is the time frame in which you are most alive. The notion of depression and other kinds of mood problems are very, very tied to your self-esteem level.
Adversity is not to be feared and avoided. It is to be embraced and overcome. Within every setback or difficulty lies a valuable lesson, often an advantage or benefit that you can find if you look for it.
When you say feeling bad, what you do is you lose your connection to source. You create something called resistance.
And as long as you don't just go on automatic pilot and allow your nervous system to make up connections that are false, causing you to dig inside and discover more of yourself, to really begin to use your real capacity as a human being, those traits that are within you that only expand when they're challenged, when demands are made upon them. God is not so much interested in our convenience as he is in our character. God's delays are not God's denials. It's really a test of how committed are you. It's really a test designed to make you become more.
In every human problem, there is always some portion which is in our control. In other words, inside our personal boundary. And another portion which is out of our control, or outside of our personal boundary. The beginning of solving problems then becomes easy. Let go of what you don't control, and focus on what you do control. This is why I say every problem has a solution, even if it means dropping the problem. Suffering is burning your emotional energy on things you don't control. Burning energy on the uncontrollable is suffering.
And at any moment that you're not feeling good, you are attracting exactly the opposite of what it is that you would like to attract into your life.
Our reality is based on whatever we focus on.
When you see someone being kind to another person, it's like a dose of an antidepressant.
Using courage and getting confidence is a pretty physical thing. You're too in your head. Sometimes you need to just go do. Courage is doing. You can have courage instantly at any moment just by deciding to do the right thing. And the right thing to do is guided by what? Your conscience and intuition. Wisdom is a balance of conscience and intuition. Your conscience tells you what's right and wrong in you. Your intuition tells you what environments are right or wrong at you.
Making better decisions, getting more intuition or worldly wisdom is truly the answer.
The more wisdom you demonstrate, the more leadership society gives you. And so you get more and more freedom.
You are designed in such a way that you will only be happy and fulfilled when you are living consistent with your highest values and your innermost convictions. It's not what you say, but what you do that shows yourself and the world around you what you truly believe.
I believe that you can find your purpose for your life. And once you get in touch with it, you can clarify it, fine-tune it, and get to understand it better. And the more you do it in the world and get feedback and have experience with it, the more powerful it will become, the more meaningful, and the more of an effect you'll be able to have on the world and on other people.
Decide consciously what you want your life to be about. Decide consciously what's the purpose of your life. Something simple. Something you can live every single day.
Know your purpose or path in life and stay on it.
Success is simply you reached a goal. Some people fail to reach a goal and they feel terrible about that. But other people fail to reach a goal. So what? It was just a failure. It doesn't make me any happy. Does success give you more self-esteem? No. It's disconnected. There are two separate things. Success simply means your boundary is bigger. You control more, but it does not mean your tank is fuller.
Every failure brings with it the seed of an equivalent success.
There's no way to fail. Hey, what if I screw up? Then screw up big, because then you'll learn something. Success in life is the result of good judgment. Good judgment is usually the result of experience. Experience is usually the result of bad judgment.
Again, the problem comes when we start thinking in terms of attaching meaning to failure. Eliminate failure by learning from it. What's the best way to eliminate anything you perceive as a failure? Stop making identity meaning out of external events. Stop, look at the experience, and think about what you've learned from it. And I think you'll always realize that the lesson was a bargain.
Anyone can persist and have courage when the going is good. It's when the outlook seems bleak that character is required. Self-esteem requires self-discipline, and self-discipline builds self-esteem. The willpower to force yourself to do what you know you should do, when you should do it, whether you like it or not, whether you feel like it or not. Whatever you sow in your work, you will reap in your rewards. The quality and quantity of service that you give to others will always determine your rewards. And if you wish to increase those rewards, as we say, you can always focus on what is under your complete control, the quality and the quantity of your efforts.
Determine exactly what you intend to give in return for the money you desire. There is no such reality as something for nothing.
Because your ability to get along with others will determine your success in life more than any other single factor. Practice the law of sowing and reaping. Whatever you sow in your relationships, you will reap in your relationships. If you want people to be cooperative with you, you must be cooperative with them. Treat everyone with courtesy, kindness, and patience. Remember, every person you meet is carrying a heavy load.
A group of brains, coordinated or connected in a spirit of harmony, will provide more thought energy than a single brain.
Your power in business or industry or politics will always be determined by who you can call upon for help and assistance. You build your power base by seeking out every opportunity to assist others, with no immediate expectation of return. If you want others to be interested in you, be interested in them. If you want others to like you, like them. If you want other people to respect you, then respect them. If you want others to believe in you, believe in them. If you want to have a friend, be a friend. The law of indirect effort is the key to effective relationships with other people.
Give honest, sincere appreciation. He who can do this has the whole world with him. He who cannot walks a lonely way.
Establish a clear central purpose for your life and determine the price you're going to have to pay.
You must get focused on what you want.
Making decisions and setting goals is hard work, and that's why only winners have goals.
Power comes from concentrating your focus and taking daily action to improve something.
Every great human achievement is the result of single-minded concentration, bringing all your powers to bear on a single point and carrying it overwhelmingly. Decisiveness is critical. All winners are decisive. All losers are indecisive. Economists say that the inability to delay gratification is a primary predictor of economic failure in life. People fail because they do what is fun and easy rather than what is hard and necessary.
Faith is a state of mind which may be induced or created by affirmation, which is picked up by the subconscious mind and translated into its physical equivalent.
Being willing to identify with an outcome before you have the foggiest idea how you could get there.
No one is ready for a thing until he believes he can acquire it. The state of mind must be belief, not mere hope or wish. Faith is the starting point of all accumulation of riches. Faith is the element which, when mixed with prayer, gives one direct communication with the cosmic force of infinite intelligence.
You learn to surrender and to let go and to realize that intention isn't necessarily something that I do, but something that I connect to.